As I alluded to in my last video, I was getting the car ready to go on a bit of a road trip with my friend. I've just finished washing the car and I've donned some Jaguar-esque attire. So I've got my my green jacket to match my car, and I've got my shades on. I'm only missing my leather driving gloves, which I've left in the MG, unfortunately. I didn't mention that in the last video. My MG isn't going anywhere. That's staying put, and I'll be doing some more videos on that again shortly. But since this is my new toy, I'm going to concentrate on this for this video, and we are going all the way to Buxton. So at the moment I'm in Surrey, which is just south of London for those of you who don't know. And we're travelling quite far up England, northwards, to Derbyshire, where Buxton is, and we're trying to get there in time to visit the Buxton Brewery Tap House and sample some of their beers and hopefully get something to eat. Stay overnight, and then tomorrow, Buxton's located near the Peak District, or in the Peak District, I'm not quite sure, and try and get some nice footage of the car amongst some nice scenery. I've got my drone in the boot as well, so try and get some footage using that. And it should be good weather for it too. I mean, outside is a gloriously sunny day, slightly cold, but fantastic weather for travelling a long way. Not too far, about 200 miles or so. I think it said it's going to take about 3.5 hours, but yeah, we'll see how we get on. One thing that I've noticed about driving this thing is actually just how serene and peaceful it is. It's very easy to find a comfortable driving position. The steering's quite light, but very quick actually for sort of a big car like this. And I was taken by surprise at how light the steering was and how quickly the car would change direction, almost kind of jump to lane coming off a roundabout, trying to sort of steer. Now, being so quiet, you don't really realise how fast you're going, and it does pick up speed fairly quickly. You do have to give the accelerator, a firm prod for it to change down. I'm currently in sport mode, which kind of means that these changes are a bit more extreme. Still really comfortable ride. It's not hard edged at all. It's definitely a sort of grand tourer rather than a sports car. I could put my adaptive cruise on if I wanted to and not even have to worry about maintaining a safe distance from the car in front. It's a very relaxing place. I'm looking forward to taking this on the motorway and see how we get on. Hopefully 200 miles should be no problem for this, and we'll come out the other end feeling just as relaxed as getting into the car. So we're cruising now in the XK8. I picked up my buddy Mike earlier and sat in traffic on the M25 for 2 hours and barely did 30 miles. We're now on the M40 making our way up to Buxton, and it's going alright now, less traffic. Working the adaptive cruise seems to be working okay. The ancient sat-nav also seems to be functioning, but not really paying much attention to it because the roads could have changed since it came out. But yeah, doing okay. I'm not sure when we're going to get there, but hopefully in plenty of time for some beers.
Yes, please.
So what do you reckon of the Jag, Mike? Do you like it?
It's a lovely automobile. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be in the passenger seat. Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, really nice. Excellent. Great interior, smooth ride. Very much enjoying it. Yeah. Great.
And nice to see that you're wearing your blazer like me.
Yes. Yeah. You've got to dress up when you're in a Jag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what a pair we look.
You can't. No track suits in Jags. Yeah.
But
blazers all the way.
We look like manly men.
Yeah.
Who are just friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, hopefully the rest of the journey goes okay, and we get to Buxton in time for some nice drinks and some food. Bye. So it's the morning after the night before. I feel absolutely terrible.
I feel great.
Buxton Brewery, there's some good beers, but
delightful. Yeah.
I cannot recommend level 2. Not one bit. scenery. So hangovers abated a little bit, but I think it's been helped by driving through the Peak District. Really nice scenery, lots of sheep, and managed to fly my drone for a while and take some photos and videos of the car, and it's yeah, lovely. I'm going to try and the long trip back now. Hopefully it doesn't take as long as yesterday. One thing I will say about the Peak District is if you ever played Forza Horizon 4, all the little towns and villages and things are exactly the same as the little towns and villages in that game. So yeah, if you've never been to the Peak District, just play that and you'll know what it's like. On the last part of our journey home, I've just dropped off my friend back to his house. So reflecting on the trip, it's been a really sort of fun couple of days. Wasn't that fun sitting a lot of traffic yesterday around the M25, but I guess that's Friday afternoons for you. I thought I'd share the fuel consumption figures. I thought they were fairly decent for the kind of driving that I've been doing. So mainly motorway, but there's a lot of traffic, and also lots of country roads today going around the Peak District, and the average fuel it's saying on here is 28.8 miles to the gallon, which I don't think is too bad for the size engine. I think people sort of say if you're on the motorway and you're being careful kind of thing, you could expect to get between 30 and 35, which I think, you know, that's definitely what I was sort of getting when we were doing a constant sort of speed of the sort of national speed limit or whatever. But that does drop significantly if you are, you know, country lanes or whatever, and giving it the beans. But yeah, I'm really impressed with that. Happy with it. Car's been faultless. It's driven perfectly, and for a sort of 15-year-old car with 90,000 miles, it's yeah, it's unbelievable really that it's done that. If it drives as well as it has ever done, I expect. I mean, there's no squeaks or rattles, and performance is still there, and just feels like a really sort of well put together car, and it seems to have been looked after as well. Like the service history had loads of bills for bits and pieces being done, and rather expensive bills as well, so try not to think too much about that. But yeah, it's been a really great couple of days and an enjoyable trip. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Yeah, and I'll do another one soon, but until then, thanks very much for watching, and see you later.